Welcome, my little foxes, to today's stream. Today, we will. I will teach you the basics for German language. All right. But anyways, I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all feeling great on this beautiful day. Every day is beautiful. So yeah, just so you know. So. Where is it? VrChat. There it is. Desktop modus. Launch. Switching scenes in 3, 2, 1, go. Already switching scenes? Yeah. Connect faster. There we go. Okay, we're here. I don't know if this is better. Yeah, it is. The lighting here is a little bit better. So yeah, today we will recently visited I believe it was this one. I believe. New instance. Friends plus. Join. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm just teaching a little bit of basic stuff. Okay, we should begin. Yeah, don't yeah, whatever. I make it new. This doesn't count. All right. Like I said, this doesn't count. Okay. A little bit clumsy, I know. But it's the alphabet, obviously. What else? So yeah, please listen to how it sounds in German. It sounds different from some of the letters sound different from what you know in English. We start with top left and end up on this note. Yes, in German you have this note, but we're getting to this because it's I don't know. You will learn it, I guess. All right. Listen. Hold on. Let me close this for a second. Stop the music. So we have, in English it would be A. You know how it sounds in English, all the letters besides this one, because this is a letter that is only specific to Germany. So, or I believe, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, okay? Don't get heated over that. But we have, in German it would, I make it so, basically I repeat all of the letters in German 3 times, okay? Listen closely. First one. A. 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 The second one. B. 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 Third. C. 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 Next. D. 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 Next. E. 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 And next. F. 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 And next. G. 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 Next. H. 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 And next. E. 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 Next. J. 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 Next. K. 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 And next. L. 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 Next. M. 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 And next. N. 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 And next. U. 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 And next. P. 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 The next, Q. 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 Next, R. Excuse me. L. 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 Next, S. 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 Next, T. 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 And next, U. 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 Next, V. 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 Next, V. 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 Next, X. 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 Next, Y. 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 Okay? Y. Next, Z. 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 And then the one that you not know how to pronounce yet, or most of you never heard of it, it's called SZ. 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 I hope you got it. Because, well, I could repeat it all one after another. I guess I do. Okay, starting now. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, SZ. Okay, I hope you got it. Is it all? Yeah. And then give me a pen, give me a pen, give me a pen. Okay, there you go. Okay, now we have numbers. We make it okay. Okay. Now we go to the numbers. There you go. I will specifically highlight 30 because in German it's with this letter. It's pronounced with this letter in it. SZ, okay? SZ is in 30 in German. It has a appearance. Alright, let's start. Like before, everything in German. I do not repeat all. Well, I should repeat all the words 3 times. Basically all the numbers in 3 times. Okay, let's start. 1, 2. No. Back to start. Sorry. 1. 1. 1. Next. 2. 2. 2. Next. 3. 3. 3. Next. 4. 4. 4. Next. 5. 5. 5. Next. 6. 6. 6. Next. 7. 7. 7. Next. 8. 8. 8. The next one. 9. 9. 9. Next. 10. 10. 10. Next. 11. 11. 11. Next. 12. 12. 12. Next one. 13. 13. 13. 3. 3, yeah. 10. Because of this. Okay. 14. 14. 14. Next. 15. 15. 15. Next. 16. 16. 16. Next. 17. 17. 17. Next, 18, 18, 18. Next, 19, 19, 19. Next, 20, 20. You can also say 20. 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Then we have this one, which is next. 30, 30, 30. Or 30, 30, 30. Well, yeah, we come to this now. This one is 100, obviously, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000. In German would it be 100? 100. 100. Next. 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. Next. 10,000. 10,000. 10,000. 100,000. 100,000. 100,000. All right. If you want to look up some words, you should go to Google and ask them about it. What I learn you is just the basics. We also say if you some things that you learn, we say we make or we build in our minds something like a donkey bridge. Yes, we call it actually that. To make things easier, because sometimes you have things that you how can I say that? You have sometimes words, I believe. Words. I don't know. There are words that have a deeper meaning, like especially you write it like this. It's 9. It's also what's it called? A number. There you go. And we write it like this. Well, it's not equal, okay? It's just to show you that it sounds the same, but is not the same, okay? We write it even different. So 9 is 9, or 9 is number 9, and ours sound the same. It says 9. 9. And the meaning of this is, in English, would it be pretty simple? No. So if you go to Germany and someone asks you, do you want something to drink, and you don't want anything to drink, you say 9. Because 9 means no. 9 is the German word for no. And for you have yes. Okay. The German word for yes would be ja. Ja is the German word is ja. It's like donkey bridge. To learn basic German, would the donkey bridge be kind of a mix? A mix between yeah and yes. Okay, yeah and yes. Basically, what you get out of this is those two and those two. So basically, yeah, yeah. Basically, it's yeah. So from yeah, you scratch out the H, and you have yeah without the H, and then you scratch the E out, and you have yeah, and yeah and yeah. This is yeah, and this is yeah, but different. You see, this basically goes and sounds like this, kind of. If you basically know how the letters be spoken in German, which I teach you through the alphabet, you know it's a R, not a in German. But the Y stays in English. And that's how you get to the ja, which equals yes. I know it's confusing, but it's just to let you know what a donkey bridge is, okay? You have to think around the corner and make thinking not as problematic as I did right now because it's pretty simple. You search the shortest connection between both languages. How can I? Okay, you have, for example, you have beer. Okay, that would be English. And in German, the same word means actually the same, but it's written differently. But it sounds almost the same. Okay? Now, English, it would be Bier. Im Deutschen, in German, it would be Bier. 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 It's the same. It's completely the same. What you describe as beer is the same beer that we have in Germany. It's the same. Nothing is, there's nothing different about. It sounds the same, it means the same, but the writing is what's different. Instead of an E, you have an I. That's the only thing that changes. And that's where, you make from differences, you make a connection, the shortest connection that you can. That's what a donkey bridge in German would be for. Donkey bridge in German would be I write it first. Oh. All right, I haven't shown you this one. Those. We get to this. I'm backtracking on this. Donkey would, for us, be Esel. Okay? Follow the white point. Esel. And because it's together with bridge, we have an S between it. It's not always like this. Just to be sure for you guys, it doesn't always mean if you put things together you have to put an S as basically binding material in between both words. It's not how it works, okay? But yeah, donkey would be Esel and bridge would be Brücke. Why? Where's the U coming from? So we have three. So we have the special letter you have already learned, SZ. Okay, and then you have three others that are very unique. It's this one, where you can basically the same would be this one. Then you have this one, which would also be this one. Yeah. Fuck me. And then you have this one, which I used for Eselsbrücke. It would also be this one. Okay, you have the normal letter for this would be this one, you all know it. For those, it would be this. And for those, it would be this. So now you have those letters that are specific. And now I teach you how to pronounce them. First, we start with the letter A, which is down there. You have O and you have U. In German, would it be A, O, U? And on top of them, you have those specifics. 3 specifics. There is not more. Those are the only ones that have that. Specifics, okay? We start first with the A, or A in German. Now, this letter is pronounced Ä. Ä. That would be the closest to that would be that would be some kind of close to this letter. It's and then the second one is Ö. 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 For this you have no, as far as I know, but you can correct me all you want, it's fine. But I believe there is no specific that comes close. It's not equal, it's close to the letter, or how it sounds, the sound of the letter. Yeah. So for Ö, 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 you have none for that. And then the last one would be Ü. 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 Now, I will now repeat them all one after the other. All right? Be ready. First one. Ä. Second. Ö. Third. Ü. Ä. Ö. Ü. You have you in 5. It would be the number written would be this. And the sound would be 5. 5. That's how you create words, okay? 5. F-U-N-F. 5. That's how you get the letter. The letter, what am I saying? That's how you get the number. And just to be sure for you, number 9 in German would be, oh, that's, yeah, give me that again. Number 9 hatten wir gesagt. 9 equals 9. That would be this. And that's how you write the number 9 in German would be 9. And that's exactly what you see there. 9. 9. But you see it written. It's the same. Basically, you have the number standing left, and then on the right you have the number, but just as a word. Okay? That's why I wrote it down for you. So it's different. 9. It's the same. Okay? If you have more words that you don't know the specifics for, I would advise you, like I said before, I'm just here to teach you the basics and how they are getting pronounced. Yeah, but if you have words, German words that you don't understand, you have Google, and Google can tell you that, or you watch some videos on some specific sites like YouTube, for example. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, use YouTube, use Google, let those words getting pronounced to you. Depends which word you searching for. Other people on YouTube are more specific than I am with the whole class thing and whatnot else. But yeah, I think this is the closest, from what I'm getting, this is the closest that is actually good. But yeah, some words, the meaning of those words, if you want to know them, what they stand for or what they mean, use Google. Get the Google to you have there, so you have there a little what is it, a little button, and then Google can tell you actually per AI voice what it is or how it's pronounced. Most of the time, not all the time, that's why I'm saying sometimes watch some other videos where they explain specific words and their meanings behind them. I am not doing this, I'm just, well, I got you the basics, okay? That must be good as well, or at least it should be should be okay for me to learn you the basics, how it's pronounced, and some kind of numbers and whatnot else. Yeah, everything else, ask Google, ask YouTube, or ask people who are actually German. Ask them, because what I have seen and heard, that German is such an aggressive language. To get this point off the table, first of all, you need to be aggressive. If you're aggressive, you start to shout. If you shout in German, it sounds like, well, aggressive language to others who don't understand that. And I do get that. But you have to keep in mind it's the same with every other language as well. If you shout words in a foreign language to somebody else, he thinks you're aggressive. But it could also be that you're not aggressive. You're very excited to see the person that you, well, for example, you and a friend, you know each other through internet and you see yourselves for the first time in real life, standing in front of each other, and all of a sudden, I mean, you come from different cultures, and all of a sudden you shout in a foreign language to them. They would think that you basically be mad at them, but it's not the case. Not always, okay? And the same goes for German language. Actually, every language. If you're excited or you're angry, you shout. And if you, or somebody else shouts, who knows? And if you, the person who don't understand the language from those person, you would think at first that they are aggressive. That's how that comes to be. I mean, I do give you a point, or give everybody a point, for German is very strict language. The words that we have, they have sharp ends. It's basically, you have, for example, you have Japan. And they have very sharp, I don't know if it's just Japan. It could be all Asian regions or somewhere else in the world as well. That's not my point, but remember this. For example, we take as example Japan, okay? They have very sharp knives. They can cut pretty good. Better than most of the knives in the world, okay? It's just an example, okay? Don't get offended about this, but think about this. They cut meat, vegetables, bones with sharp knives, and we cut words. We Germans cut our words very harsh and hard. You could say hard, more hard than harsh. And that's why it's maybe sounding aggressive, or maybe hard to understand sometimes. If somebody is speaking German, or you try to learn German, it's not an aggressive language. For example, you have there a meme where the person basically forces the words out just to be funny. Like you have ambulance, in German would be Krankenwagen, and this person over-exaggerated it, and it would be force the word ambulance into Krankenwagen, you know. But it's not meant to be evil. It's not meant to be sounding aggressive. It was meant as a joke, nothing more. I believe people nowadays get that, but I believe that it also circulated that Germans are always aggressive because the language is aggressive, and I can tell you no. But yeah, it goes for every language in the world that could be sounding aggressive but isn't meant to be offensive to anybody. But yeah, that's my rambling for that. Hey. Yeah, you catch my drift, so don't need to explain anything more or less. Anyways, class is over. Now we go and do world hopping. That's what we do. I need to reorganize my whole world-saving things because my stuff is all over the place. It's weird, but I've gotta say, it's okay. The bridge? Oh, that was what was it? The bridge was for, I believe, New Year's? I believe it was for New Year's. New Year. Celebrating the New Year. That's what you could do there. And I believe that's exactly what it is. But yeah. Na, wie geht's, Mario? Alles schick, alles gut, Knut. I believe straight. Then right. And then onto the campfire. And boom. You know, this is a place that I found. And I thought to myself, it has something. And the biggest or best thing about this world is you have those I mean, here they levitate, just levitate, but there is an event, festival, where lanterns get sent to the guy to the sky, not to the guy, to the sky, with wishes for the new year, like I don't know. I wish my grandmother well, or something like this. I don't know. There is a lot of things. But it's great, especially to celebrate the new year. That's a cool place. Like I said in part 1 of this schooling video, I would say, you have so many places, or basically so many worlds that you can explore for yourself. I don't need to show you 100,000 worlds just to let you know how awesome some worlds could be. It's just up to you to search for places that you potentially can call your home in, that you potentially could call home in your for yourself in VrChat. Right? That's the basics. I'm showing just some worlds, you know, and give them a rating. But yeah, that's how it is. Nothing makes more fun to have people exploring worlds for themselves, and maybe find a place that they can call in VRChat that they can call home or anything else. What else do we have? There's plenty of things. Like this one, for example. Lucifer made it. The world is called heaven. It doesn't feel like heaven or haven. I don't know. I would say haven. Haven is probably the right pronunciation for that. Doesn't matter. But look how much detail goes into this. You know, you have such a great world. It's so amazing. You have games in here. You have basically, you have a fireplace where you can sit around, you know, talk a little bit. Then you have a video area where you can watch some things. You know, you just go over this path, go to the right, there you go, you can watch. You have this little cozy area right here. You can, if you think you're pretty good at being lazy and watching the mirror or whatever it is, you can do that. And you have also a mirror right here. It's a pretty big space. I would say it's more for people that like dancing and whatnot else. They can see if they do the steps right and whatnot else. And look at this. I find this world so crazily good. It really is good. At least that's my opinion. Lucifer's worlds were always good. You could never say no to his worlds. I mean, sure, there are some flaws that you have when making worlds and whatnot else, but over time you're getting better and better and better, and yeah, you can see for yourself how that actually improved over time. If you have a specific world creator that you basically follow around, well, basically not follow around, but testing out their worlds, you will over time see if they put their heart in it. You will see how over time the style changes, and yeah, basically you you will appreciate the work that they have done to create a world. It doesn't have to be perfect for everybody. It's just enough to be perfect for your needs, for yourself. Here he is, Lucifer. This is his avatar, as far as I know. I rode with him because one time he asked for ideas, which worlds he could do that are basically cozy and whatnot else. And yeah, we had a little bit of a talk. I also told him some things that I found for myself a little bit missing, maybe for other people as well, because I'm when I go and raid worlds, I do this with the purpose of thinking of the majority of the people that are actually using those worlds. So, of course, I want the best for them, for the people who are using those worlds. I want the best for them, and I want the best for myself. And if I think there is something lacking and missing and I can't point out exactly what it is, sure, I let them know. That's basically how it is. So yeah, you have so many toggles for rain and was it fog and whatnot else. There's so much. It's crazy. And there you have all his worlds, or basically some of them. Nostalgic Nights, Solitary Life, Summer Solitude is a pretty good one. Summer Solitude. There you go. I'm just stumbling over my own tongue. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm happy with most of his worlds. Very happy. He does a great job, great work, but you have to watch out because you can also lose yourself in doing those. So yeah. There's a lot to unpack, a lot of worlds that you can go to, and I mean a lot. You have popular worlds, you can search for yourself. On here, you can search for yourself some worlds, you will see and find something for you, maybe, or maybe not, who knows. It's just the opportunities for worlds in VrChat is very big. It's vast like an ocean. That looks good. Plenty of people in there. Let's take a look and see if it is a good world or not. Summer Illusion. Well, let's see. Yeah, there is plenty of worlds. You just have to look around and you will find something amazing like this. You have a apartment over the clouds. You have a bed on it where you can lay down in VrChat. You have a couch, actually two. You have a table. You can pull out some, billiard and whatnot else. Then you have this going on. A sunset, some fireworks. I believe you can also turn them off, I believe. Somewhere. Oh. Orchestra. Noise. But yeah, so much that you can do. So much to see. So much to feel or be relaxed, Like I said before, the opportunities are endless. You have also some worlds that are based around streamers. Yeah, there's a lot of things. Like I said, a lot of things that you can do, a lot of things that you can discover, a lot of things that you thought wouldn't even be a thing. It's just all up to you. What do you want? How you feel? What is what is your desire? Do you like chaos? You have worlds that have a lot of chaos. Do you like horror? Okay, you can go to horror worlds. There's a lot of horror worlds. Some good, some bad. Depends on what you're searching for, okay? Now this, how the hell? Now this is interesting. Looks a little bit cloudy. Do you like worlds like this? Beach worlds, worlds that are cloudy, worlds that are having a sunset, or do you like I don't know, rainy worlds? Do you like worlds with thunder and lightning? Do you like worlds that are quiet? Do you like worlds that are forest kind of themes? Do you like worlds that are, it's so much, chill worlds where you can just chill out for a moment, just be for yourself, be free. That's what it's all about. VrChat is not, like I said, for me, VrChat is not a game itself. It's more. It's actually more. Okay, Skybox, interesting. But yeah, like I said, for me, VrChat is more than a game. It has it in the name, VR chat. So you're virtually chatting with other people. And for this, you use an avatar. That's why I think it's more, VrChat is more like a communication platform, I would say, for people who have not easy lives, have maybe disorders, or cannot speak freely if they are in front of people or whatnot else. In VrChat, those people, especially those people, learn how to overcome all of this. Some can overcome it, some do not, but it depends on everybody themselves, And for me, it's a place to just turn off everything, lean back, let it sink in, have the peace just for a while for myself. That's what VrChat for me is. You have also worlds where you can play games the whole time, different games that are actually very good. But yeah, like I said before, the opportunities are vast, so there is a lot to discover, a lot to actually have happen to you. Not in a bad way, most likely in a good way. Sometimes you have also bad ways if you go into public worlds, but it's most likely should be good ones instead of bad ones. But yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing. You can like I said, you can get to know people, be friends with them, hang out in different worlds and whatnot else. Maybe someone has a world that you don't have, or you have a world that this person don't have and wants it or likes it or whatnot else. You have winter areas, you have fall areas, you have summertime, you have spring, you have everything that you can, well, not everything, but most of the things that you can think of, they actually exist in VRChat as worlds to visit. You just have to be specific. Cooking worlds, no problem. You can have it. Everything. Like I said. Well, not exactly everything, but what is in the so basically what you can expect and is realizable for VRChat and for the mechanics. Yeah, you can go there. Restaurants and other things like Disney worlds or Attack on Titan basically is also a thing where you can go Zelda worlds and to be basically relive your childhood and whatnot else, you know, game worlds, Metroid and whatnot else. It's all there. And you don't even need VR equipment. You can go in there like I do right now. It's just desktop mode. Okay, if you don't have VR stuff, VR equipment, you don't need it actually. It's just if you have it, it's a more advanced experience, I would say. If you have a VR equipment, it's more like a advanced experience that you have. Because if you, and I say that very clear to you, if you spend a good amount of time in VRChat, it can happen that you, especially for those people who have VR equipment, it can be that you get a phantom sense, which is basically if somebody pokes you somewhere, it could, for your body, it could be feeling that this person in your real life pokes you, but the person is only in, on the other side of the world, basically. That's what phantom sense is. Some people don't want VR equipment because they get easily motion sick and whatnot. So for them, VR equipment is out of the question. But yeah, I would advise people to go VRChat, see it for yourself. And if you say VRChat is a game, then okay, it's your way of seeing it what it is. I see it more like a chatting platform because people creating worlds where you can play games. And if VRChat would be a game, it would basically be a game in a game. But for me, VRChat, since the beginning, since I was in there for the first time, for me it's not a game, it's just an experience. Not only the worlds, but also the people. Talk to them, getting to know people, building friendships and whatnot else is always a thing that is actually good. And hopefully a thing that you want. If you don't want friends, then go into your world. For example, I don't know. I don't know which world. go in your world and you can there make invite, only invite. So if you're in there, people have to request to you an invitation, and you can decide if you want to accept or decline. That's how it is. But yeah, I don't know if that is interesting enough or if it's boring to get all this explained. But yeah, that's how it is for me, and that's what awaits you in here. Some people are crazy, some people are very polite, very closed in on themselves, and yeah, I have seen and experienced so many different people. It's crazy. But people most likely go into VRChat to, you know, loosen up a little bit, forgetting about the stress that they have, or if work doesn't go as planned, school doesn't go as planned, or you have stress with your parents and whatnot else, VRChat is something where you can chill out, let loose, and I wouldn't say be free, but but it's close. At least in my opinion, it's close to being at least free in this world, where you actually go in. So yeah, crazy, huh? So many different worlds, singing worlds, dancing worlds, everything. It's so much that you almost get scared. Almost. But yeah, being in VRChat makes me happy. It is definitely an experience. It's just you have to experience it for yourself, to make yourself an own picture from it, what it meant to be, what it is, what it could be, what awaits you, and whatnot else. It's all up to you. He is online after a long time. Well, but I'm not joining him because we leave them alone. But yeah, that's what's gonna be. Not much to do, not much to explain. World hopping in itself, is pretty cool. But like I said before, I don't need to show you all. I don't need to show you all the worlds that are existing there. Not every little nook and cranny that it is. You have even worlds that are purely in one language, like Spanish, French, German, English, whatnot else. Try it out, test it out for yourself, and see how it goes. Maybe you find what you seek, or just go somewhere else and find it there. Nobody is holding you back in VrChat. But remember to always be kind to each other, because you make it only harder for yourself to find friends or make friends if you run around and swear and cuss and be rude to other people, be angry about everything to everybody else. They have nothing to do with the situations that you're in, and they don't deserve to be treated like trash. So stay mindful and actually try to be a good person instead of a bad person. Out in the world, there are so many bad people running around. They don't need one more. They don't. And I'm pretty sure there's an old saying, what goes around comes around. If you are nice to people, sometimes you find somebody out of the blue who is absolute not nice, but switching to the dark side is just it's just not worth. If you know this person has a bad attitude, just keep your distance. You don't have to talk with this person. You can, in VrChat, you can leave the place you're in. You can grab your friends and say, hey, we go somewhere else. Sometimes if people are mad and angry, they had a very bad time, whatever they did or do or whatever. So letting them cool off and get a grip after they are done ranting is way better than actually try to talk sense in them, because they won't listen anyways. They're not listening to you or anybody else. So you can spare your breath on that. Just let them ranting. And once they're done, they're done. Everything is good. You don't have to talk with them. Just leave them be. And that's it. Anyways, that's a short stream for today. Yeah, I know it's a little bit shorter than originally planned, but I mean, we did the we did do everything we wanted to. We did a little bit of word hopping. I mainly be done with teaching only if there is some questions that I'm getting asked about those teachings or specific words and whatnot else because they cannot find it. Then maybe I make a third part. It depends. I believe not, because 2 parts, one for German to learn English and one for English to learn German, is for the basics good enough, I guess. Should be good enough. But yeah, that's it for today. And today, no raid today. No raid today. None. I don't want to. Well, I wish you all a great day, evening, afternoon, morning, night, midnight, whatever you have, wherever you are. Make sure to stay safe, stay healthy, eat and drink proper and enough. And tomorrow is my day off, my regular day off, because it's Wednesday. Friday and Saturday is also my day off, so yeah, we have Thursday. What we do on Thursday would be maybe a recycling center or Once Human Again. I don't know which of those games I will play. Let yourself get surprised from that. And yeah, that's it for me. Bye bye, my little foxes. Bye bye. Love you all. Mwah.